This is your girl, Miss V. Your live entertainment hotspot begins now. Why in the world would anyone want to take down Taylor Swift? For a good laugh, of course. It was a week of silly scares on the Ellen DeGeneres show, the most memorable being America's Sweetheart. Setting up a hidden camera, filled the green room of guests, Ellen hid in the bathroom and jumped out at the unsuspecting celeb. Poor Taylor was beyond terrified, and after letting out an adorable screech, as only Taylor Swift could do, she ended up face down on the floor. At least Ellen didn't ambush her on stage as she accepted an award. That would be truly scary. More legal trouble has emerged for Lil Wayne as the New Orleans hitmaker is being sued by a man who contributed to his joint album with Birdman. The album is like father, like son. The copyright infringement lawsuit claims that Lil Wayne and Birdman's label, Cash Money Records, arranged for Marascolio to cut some Italian-styled spoken word recordings in 2006. The recordings, the suit noted, were later used on 4 songs on the joint project and 5 tracks on Birdman's 2007 release 5 Stunner, without pay or permission. When he demanded payment for his work, the lawsuit mentioned that Marascolio's son, was fired for a recording engineering job at Cash Money. Reports are the label and various music distribution outlets are also being sued by Marascolio, who seeks unspecified damages. The new lawsuit comes amid troubling times for Lil Wayne, who pleaded guilty last week to attempted weapons possession from a 2007 incident where authorities stopped the rapper's tour bus after a concert in New York. Lil Wayne faces a year in jail from that case. Spragga Benz's brand new music video for the single, Who In the Middle, a song that was produced by Salmon Remney, a popular American hip-hop producer, and which will be featured on Spragga's upcoming album, Shutter Culture. Hip-hop star Wyclef Jean makes a cameo appearance in the video.
Well, them want to know who in a the girl, who in a the who a make the officer, who a make the digger, who in a the girl, who in a the who in a the the puzzle a the girl. How you want to say, yeah, baby, the fizzle, the man never mash up, the body and the chisel, the woman never.
Heirs to the Jamaican reggae legend Bob Marley are plunging into the global trademark wars, seeking to enforce the exclusive rights to an image that has grown steadily in scope and appeal since the Jamaican superstar died of brain cancer in 1981 at the age of 36. The Marley name, look, and sound are estimated to generate $600 million a year in sales of unlicensed wares. Legal sales are much smaller, just $4 million for his descendants in 2007, according to Forbes magazine. The Marleys refused to give a figure. Now the family has hired Toronto-based Hilco Consumer Capital to protect their rights to the brand. Hilco CEO Jamie Salter believes Marley products could be an estimated $1 billion business in a few years. The family managed all the rights before Hilco was brought on board, said Marley's fourth son Rohan. We didn't have a real good grasp on the international scope prior to Hilco, nor the proper management. Lorna Wainwright, who manages a Kingston studio and music shop called Tough Gong, backed the move, saying, "The world needs the Bob Marley police. It's a free-for-all out there with all the fakes, all the piracy," she said. "It's important to continue getting his real message out like when he was alive, because the world is in a crisis and Bob Marley's lyrics provides a solution." If you weren't at the Freedom concert on Saturday night, you missed out on amazing performances, a hyped crowd, and all-round banging time was had by all. The Hotspot can't imagine why you weren't there, but Miss V loves you so much, I'm going to show you guys some clips of the performances. You're welcome.
Saint Vincent, we say we want money figure beer with, we want money figure feed with chill. Them depend on we if you stop my door. Me want money figure beer me now. Me need money to sell it. Not to mention me son. He say, look out, money you fi make. And if I even also need money you fi good. The want cash to go for money you fi check. Oh my Lord, your West.
Munga did his thing like a true gangster rast. And after his performance, Mishka caught up with him.
Welcome to St. Vincent.
That's a love, and thank you.
You haven't been here long, but what do you think about humble Fair Island?
Wow, it's peaceful. It's quiet. It's humble, as you stated.
You know what? I'm looking for a guy, and I think I want a gangster ass. What would I be looking for? What makes a gangster ass?
Munga. I did have fun in my performance because I felt the maximum energy from the people. I felt warm. I felt a heart welcome, I should say. You see, so that's it first. No. Big up all the Rasta women in St. Vincent, the Rasta woman them. Big up the whole St. Vincent for the whole, most definitely. It's inaugural.
Right. St. Vincent loves you, man.
Now, the lady of the night, Queen Ifrica, was not to be outdone by Munga. She blew up the stage, and from the crowd response, you'll be hard-pressed to disagree.
When the roll is hollow, I'll be standing taller to face the darkest and the hardest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children clear of, but if it's required, we'll be.
Your Highness Ifrica was too hot to handle after her performance. Luckily, Mishka caught up with her the night before at the Grenadine House, where we saw a lighter side of Ifrica.
Welcome back to St. Vincent.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here again, you know.
And what were your impressions of our humble Fair Island, St. Vincent?
I have never forgotten St. Vincent. I came here 2 times. I came first with Tony Rebel, and then again with Tony Rebel, but we were invited by Caribbean Vision when they were doing the charity show for, I think it was Guyana, when they had the storm. And trust me, it was what I admired most about it was the fact that the Prime Minister was in the audience, mingling with everybody, dancing around. That was like, you don't see that much in our Caribbean among our leaders. So that stood out, and the forward that I got, the response I got on stage, I never forgotten that, because I never had any song. Nobody knew about me. I was invited on stage by Tony Rebel, and the reception from the audience was overwhelming, you know what I mean? So this is very exciting for me coming back here right now.
Munga, Ifrica, much thanks for making all those who came out and the entire IKTV Saturday one to remember. This has been a girl, Miss V, with your Lime Entertainment Hotspot right here on IKTV, home of the hottest entertainment stories. IKTV, all about you.
Makeup provided by Acute Cosmetics. Do good, look good, feel good.